blissfully unaware of the damage protracted war can wreak on their idyllic cluster of homesteads, the villagers of Tickle are pure of heart and unblemished of face and neck.
Alright, here's Tickle, so there must be the extra level box here. What do we have? Seek out the one who would be your rival in this region. Explain the concept of early retirement. On the other hand, string him up. It's the only language he understands. Alright, what do we have here? Not the most generous lump of gold to begin with, but it's a lump. Ooh, right, heading north is swift death, if I recall. I think there's some high-leveled fairies out here. So we should nestle down with a bit of a dungeon here, power up some creatures, and then go forth. There are gems up there. Good morrow, Jake. Glad to catch the pilot of the new long play. Does that mean we won't have any more Moonlighter? No, we're going to beat Moonlighter. I mean, Moonlighter started predating any idea of long plays. I do not remember these levels starting out with so few imps. I'll be the judge of that game. I think this awkward shape here will be our treasure room. This shape here can be an adequate training room. And I'll be a bit fussier about who I train, because with this kind of dosh available, I'll have to call canny a little bit. I'll have it branch off into a cute little library down here. I'll have a layer here. I'll have a decent sized hatchery here. I tend to have quite a few bile demons, so they get awfully hungry. Do it faster. Faster, I say. Meanwhile, I'll help out with the gold micro. Oh, I need a much better treasure room, I know it. I like mining out all the gold at the start, because it gives you an idea of all the gold you have to play with as soon as you hit it.
Your gold reserves are running low. You need to build a lair for your creatures.
And there we go. That's all of our money thrown in, and now we know what we got. Oh god, it's a fly. I suppose it's not too bad to keep one of those just to prowl around. However, said fly is gonna live here. Set up home there, please, so you don't interact with our friends, the spiders. I like the spiders a whole lot more than I like you. Welcome, Bile Demon. Jake, when you say long play, how long do you intend to stream for? Until the end of the campaign. But the sessions are only meant to be 4 hours long if it's on the strategy segment. And what do I have, like another 4 or 6 hours for wildcard stuff? I'm sure we'll suss out the finer details in due time. Why is he? Come on, get training. We got quite a bit of money to keep us going here. I'd like to know what's out here, truthfully. There's no need for anything too advanced, but I would still like to capture our enemies just a little bit. No, it gets real messy real fast. Forget that. There are definitely some differences here from, thanks to Keeper FX, that are just going way over my head. They're not making their dens every time I shove them in the lair, like they're totally meant to. Oh well, as long as we get some people relatively well trained up, then we can go out with a bit of impunity. There's stuff out there, and there we go, our enemy keeper is up there mining out stuff. I think I will capture whatever's in there, but I need access to the prison, which means I need some competent research done by competent wizards in a competently reinforced library. Give myself a nice little prison here for whoever comes in. And we can have it right next to a swell little torture chamber right here. Okay, I'm relatively strong enough not to fear whatever's out here. Although if we do find something, they are going to die, not be imprisoned. Northeast edge is where the secret box is. Thank you, Iwase. Ah, that makes sense. Look at that. That screaming out secret. It looks like Fronk's head from WarioWare. Alright, wizards are getting there. Oh wait, what are you doing? Train, you fool. Oh, somebody else is harvesting the stuff here. That's dangerous stuff. Right. That being the case... Please, my minions, carve that out. You claim the land. And let's do our first real instance of turtling here. So we get all this claimed. And then, as a matter of pretty swift interest, let's reinforce these walls before the enemy breaks through it. Which they could well be about to do. Wow. Not a moment too soon as well. So I've got them locked down there. There's gold to be had over here though, and I want it. Demon spawn has arrived. I hope you're researching, Fly. You're crap at researching, but I'd rather you did that in general. Sounds like there's an output lava out there, so it should be fine to just dig away at this. The demon spawn I'm far less interested in. I'm just going to have them research for now. And since it's a long way to go to bring any gold back, I'm just going to make this a bigger place for bringing your gold back to, folks. And since this is the most recent one, again, all the training funds and stuff will be drawn straight out of here. Great. Training you chunky ones.
You have tunneled into a new area.
Right, as somewhat expected, we have this going on. I want a fly who's idling to go and explore it for me. Or not. That wasn't a request, it was a demand. Huh, not a lot to see there, is there? Well, I'm sure when we get up through the top here, there'll be more. They spend so long eating, these bile demons, so I'd rather just stuff his fat face, slap him, and tell him to get back to work. This guy as well is pretty hungry, so I wonder, can I just dump food on him? And maybe he'll get back to work? No, he actually wants to go and visit. Keeps spinning around there. Grab them all level 4s, get in there. Everybody else keep training. I'm on a bit of a budget when it comes to training. I also don't really want you guys training.
A new spell has been researched.
There we go. Now the flies can go out and reveal the area. Oh, the enemy means business.
Your creatures are falling in battle.
Right. Let's do some actual exploring here, because the enemy keeper is on high alert. And he's already taken over a lot of the area, as we can see.
Creatures are under attack. Your creatures are falling in battle.
That's probably just a fly. I hope it was just a fly. If I hear more of that, then we're probably under actual attack. And that would not do well for me. Uh-oh, he's building bridges. Thank God we got this place taken care of.
Your creatures are attacking the enemy.
Did I explore pretty much everything? Not really. There's stuff up there that I'd like to know more about. Ah, well, that spy's just going to get himself killed. It's no big deal. As long as I... Oh, I've got the workshop, but workshopping won't really help me here. I want a prison. And I'm pretty sure there are fairies here, so I want them dead. That said, pretty sure is not the same as completely sure. Oh yeah, those are heroes, alright. Level 5. They are meaning business. Good, I want them. I want them dealt with. Violently.
Your creatures are under attack.
That's the end of our fly friend. I suppose the upside of manufacturing is I can get my little training, my little what do you call them? Little demon spawns to do that instead of these other things they're doing. Hilarious, this idea that the enemy flies are after us. I mean, if they fly in here, they're just gonna die. So that's not really that bad a thing for me. Finally, prison. Now let's go and get us some friends. To imprison, of course. And when they do break through, yeah, we're gonna have ourselves some new let's pull you guys out. There we go, prison, torture chamber, combo get. Not the biggest that we've ever had, but it's ours. I thought I could sneak through that little gap there, but I cannot.
You have tunneled into a new area.
Knew it. Hello, fairies. Kill them.
Your minions are winning a battle.
Notice that those fairies were casting electric bolts. That's pretty good. That's something I want on my side. Hopefully they can heal themselves up in prison. Those who can heal themselves will never starve to death. Oh, they don't know... They don't know how to heal. Interesting. I know how to heal, but it costs money, which is my least favorite thing to spend. So instead I will feed you, and then I will impale your wings, and then spin you in the air. It's only fair. It's a good bit of torture. So hopefully I torture a bit of information out of them, and then convert them to our cause. If they die in there, well... Look, everything has risk attached to it. Yeah, you're not wrong about that bigger layer thing. Let's work on that, shall we? Look at them go. There we go, now we've got ourselves a fairy. I wish she knew heal. I don't know when she learns heal.
Creatures need a bigger lair.
Alright, the Bile Demons have trained enough. Let's get them out of there.
An enemy has been converted.
As have the wizards. Let's get them out. Now I want all of you training basically, and I want our fairies training. And if my nice, they all joined the cause. Sweet, rest up then. I don't think I need the barbarians on my side, but it might be nice to flesh us out with them, or it might be nice to kill them. And I'm feeling in a more killing mood than anything else. Look at this fly. Look at this stupid freaking fly. Look at how easily it dies.
Your minions are winning a battle. A new spell has been researched. Your library is too small.
Alright, I can do some ghetto library strats by just building a few of them here and there. I don't know, these are some pretty big level people to... Nah, we'll kill them. I don't have room for barbarians on my team.
There is nothing left to research.
The protect creature spell has been researched at last. Cast it on a creature to increase its toughness, or don't because we're too badass for that. We now have access to temple, so I can sacrifice creatures in order to get other creatures or other gains, but I'll be honest, I do not know the combinations.
Your creatures are under attack.
Is that a fly coming to get me? Because this fly can eat barbarian. How do we deal with barbarian then? Well, very susceptible to magical attacks, so let's have some warlocks attack them from a distance and have our melee get up close and personal and have you guys zap them from afar. Kind of want at least a couple of these guys on my side. I think I lost a couple of level 1 wizards, but that's no big deal. It's quite the opposite of a deal at all. Wonderful. Take it over, lads. No, don't reinforce the walls. I think childhood Jake thought that the barbarians were females. Maybe the excessive screams, maybe it was the pink hair. Oh, that was not intended. Just didn't heal you in time. But now we have a ghost. The ghost knows rebound and is otherwise fairly useless. Maybe I could find a door to test it on. I'm still not sure, even as an adult.
An enemy has been converted to your cause.
Excellent. I really like having heroes on my side as opposed to creatures. Just feels like I don't know, they have very different and awesome ways of fighting. Maybe not barbarians, right? They might be strong, but they're pretty slow. Better than giants, though. Right, I am struggling to see a reason not to go and utterly cripple this guy. We can see where his heart is, and we're gonna go for it. You might think that we're taking these missions too quickly, and maybe you're right, but it's what we're doing anyway. But I'd rather this than turtling forever. Turtling is just yeah to me. At least it is now. As a kid, it was the way, right? I would never dream of doing it any other way, but this is the bright new world. How do I even get into this guy's... Right, I see it. We got a good way in here. Get away from there. I shall create a lot of bridge here. And we shall have call to arms. Ba-ba-da-bum. And it's time for the vile demons to make their vile display. And you really can't care about the well-being of your creatures. Just send them in. Some will live, many will die, and that's just the way of it.
winning a battle.
Jings, it sucks to be this keeper.
Minions are winning a battle.
Joyce is saying, if anything, it's too slow. He's saying I play too slow.
Creatures are attacking the enemy.
Wow,
You have defeated an enemy
I feel quite called out here.
A torture victim has died and returned as a ghost.
Well, that barbarian didn't give in. But they sure gave out. Man, compared to how childhood Jake plays, this is lightning fast.
You have claimed an enemy room. An entrance has been claimed. Your
Still, I
creatures
want that
are under
extra...
attack.
Wait,
Beware, the Lord of the Land approaches.
wait, we're not done?
Come to rid the world of your evil.
Oh, I guess not. Lord of the Land's right there. Well then. Go and be defeated by your own kind. It would amuse me greatly.
Your creatures are falling in battle. It is payday. Your minions are winning a battle. Your creatures are under attack.
Fine, I'll give you a bit of reinforcement.
Your minions are winning a battle. Your creatures are falling in battle. You have claimed an enemy room. Your minions are winning a battle. Your creatures are attacking the enemy. Your creatures are falling in battle.
That's another enemy successfully written off. The defenseless inhabitants of the land above bow down to your depraved presence, as if that will save them. Okay, let's go and get this extra level. The extra levels are notoriously ugh, but we'll go for it anyway. Ah, go figure. Right, when it comes to these, it's usually magic doors, nasty traps, and you gotta really take your time about it. Imps will die. That word of power trap's gonna be a pain. It's gonna kill you, and then hopefully we'll have this backup guy come in and take care of it. And take care of it. Didn't he say something about sacrificing minions before? Yes, now that we have the temple unlocked, we can flush creatures down the toilet, but I don't know the combinations for them. Alright. Open up, please. I don't know what works best against magic doors, I just know they have a ton of defense. And nothing tells you you're going to have a fun time in a level quite like seeing a bunch of magic doors. I mean, we have the technology to check. Okay. Boulder traps behind the others, I see. Try the ghost now, hey? That's a good idea. If I can grab the guy. Oh, there we go. They fixed it. I have a feeling that they actually removed it from the game because it's broken as heck.
You have found a hidden realm. Go there when you have conquered this land.
Well, I have conquered this land, so let's go there.
Neverdorf. Once a flourishing homestead, now it's a stinking hole in the ground. It will be years before even the hardiest weed grows here again. War, on the other hand, is in full blossom.